Hello, beautiful followers of My Gambia. Welcome to another edition of My Magazine. Today we have a special guest, Ansumana Suso, an instrumentalist who is multi-talented with almost all the instruments, like the kora, which is the mystical instrument of the Gambia, guitar, and more. And Sumano, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Zubaydah.
You are quite a talented instrumentalist, especially with the kora and guitar. Can you tell us how you learned?
I was born into a griot family. My dad is a musician and my mom sings. All my brothers play. We're 17. But my dad plays the Balafon. So that was actually my first instrument that I played. So I was the first to bring kora to our family.
What age did you start playing the instruments?
Well, I can't even tell. I started playing instrument like how I learned to talk because I was born into a music family. Everybody plays the balafon. So I just see myself playing, so I can't remember actually.
Was this really challenging in the beginning for you?
It wasn't challenging actually. My dad doesn't force us to play. It was like a toy. So we just use it anyhow.
And your dad is a musician and your mom?
Yeah.
So are you one griot singer?
Oh, well, I do sing, but not in Gambia.
How long have you been playing for now, like professional?
I was playing the balafon first. And then I played the percussion first in the bands. I was playing the percussions from 2010 in bands. So that was my first professional instrument that I played.
We see you in a lot of bands, so can you tell us about which bands you're collaborating with?
Well, I'm collaborating with almost all the bands in Gambia.
And artists?
Almost all the artists as well, even the dancehall and the rappers and the others. I'm playing choras and percussions in their beats. I'm playing with like Jolly Mari. He is an Afro singer, Jolly Mari. I played for ST, I played for Jizzle, I played for, Nobles, Tag, and let's go on.
And have you collaborated with any international artists aside from Gambian artists?
Yeah, I do. I played for Wally Seiko in his new album that is yet to be out. I played 18 songs for him. I played Sisla Kalanji, this last album. I played the kora there. I played for a lot of Nigerian musicians that I don't even know because they just called me in the studio to go and record something. Like Hakim, he's a great producer from America, yeah.
Did you ever record any instrumental lineup for yourself, like your own lineup of instruments?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually working on
like an album or anything?
Like an album. I have been working on it with J Live and with Hakim since 2017, but it's yet to be out.
When do you think it will be released?
Well, that's gonna be a surprise, But I believe it's gonna be a great one.
So where can people see you perform?
In Pokolok. I perform there every Friday, and I perform Black Magic every Thursday. The big concerts in Gambia.
Private events?
Private events? No.
Like weddings?
Weddings, yeah, but few when I'm available. Something like that. And some close friends, of course.
Is it so hard to establish yourself as an instrumentalist in the Gambia, especially with the kora and balafon?
It was challenging because, it's a traditional instrument. And back in the days, people weren't using it in modern music. So when people change, convincing people to bring the traditional music and blend it with the modern style was a bit challenging, but we have to push it and make it happen. You have to do the best. You have to do what the traditional people weren't doing with the instrument to be able to mix it with the modern style, exactly.
So who are your great inspirations, like your role models and idols?
I do listen to so many great musicians, especially kora players. Of course, Jali Bakweda in the Gambia. He's a great mentor. I do listen to him a lot. And then I like the style he do, the traditional, and the way he changed the traditional style of music. And of course, to manage Yobate he has been a great mentor. I've been listening to him when I was learning. So I can say I learned a lot from him.
Where do you see yourself in the future of instrument playing and also music?
Well, just as good, just as rich as artists. I mean, rich in playing.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm always learning, Yes, I'm always learning to add more stuff into the thing that people didn't do, you know.
So is there any big name in the industry of instrumentalists and music that you want to collaborate with in the future?
You know, back in the days, you know, it used to be Tumani, but then I met him 2016. And
Oh, you already met him?
yeah, in 2016, and then after I have been there 2 times after.
So how was the feeling like?
It was great. You know, when I met him, you know, there is this gala dinner he went to play. That was like a couple of days before I left to Gambia. And he invited me on stage. And when I performed, he said, I didn't think there is a kora player in Gambia that could play this good. And, you know, that pushes me. And then he gave me a lot of advices, you know, on how to go on the things. And, you know, he has been that guy.
Who were the people that were very supportive throughout your music career?
Yeah, first it was my dad. You know, that has been pushing me a lot. But to be disciplined, like more like an advice, you know, not in playing, but more like an advice. I mean, to direct me in the right way. Like the world doesn't need, and you know, he told me that everybody can be as good. You know, when they learn, they can be just as good. But you know, the world need another good people. That's what my dad always told me. And then there is this Hakim. He's a producer. The one I mentioned before that made me to collab with Wiley Shaker and Sister Kanja and all this. You know, he has been following me up to record an album. You know, you have to do an instrumental album. You know, the world need to see you and things like that. You know, he has been that guy. And then I met Lee, and she's been great as well. You know, I always told her that she's my manager. You know, yeah, because, you know, even if I got some of the big deals, I called her to step up as my manager because I'm not under any record label or something like that.
So what would you like to tell the world?
Okay, that I'm coming, and I'm coming to make a great changes, positive changes in this game.
In the music?
In the music scene.
Thank you, Ansumana, for honoring our interview. We are pleased to have you, and we wish you best of luck in your career. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you, Poco Loco, for hosting this interview at this beautiful beach bar. If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram at My Gambia Tourist Guide. And don't forget to subscribe to our monthly online magazine on www.my-gambia.com. And also follow Ansumana
at Ansumana Suso on Facebook and Ansukora on Instagram.
Thank you for watching.